We are in Chapter 2, the story of Rudolph. Let's have a short recap. In our previous class, we learnt about author, setting of the story, characters, main characters, secondary characters, and their names. I believe you have done your homework. Then we learned how was Rudolph different from the other reindeer in Toyland from this paragraph? And for what purpose was Santa Claus choosing a team of reindeer from this paragraph? Today we will start reading from here. Children, take out your pencil and write down today's date. Let's start reading. Each reindeer hoped he would be chosen to guide Santa's sleigh. The word sleigh means a vehicle that slides over snow. Rudolph sighed. Here, sighed means breathe out with worried. Rudolph was worried. Let's read and find out why was he worried. He did not want Santa to see his bright red nose. So, this is the reason why was he worried. Because he did not want Santa to see his bright red nose. At 8 o'clock, when all the reindeer had gone to the meadow, Rudolph hid behind a holly hedge. The word hid is the past tense of hide. Holly. Holly means a bush or small tree with hard, shiny leaves with sharp points and bright red berries. In winter, often used as a decoration at Christmas. Edge. Edge means a row of bushes planted close together, usually along the edge of a field or garden. Behind the thick bush with bright red berries, no one could find Rudolph with his bright red nose. In the meadow, all the reindeer in Toyland, except Rudolph, stood in line while Santa inspected them. Underline the word inspected. Inspected means checked. Here, children, when the other reindeer were lined up in the meadow at 8 o'clock, Rudolph was not there. Where was he, children? Yes, he was hiding behind a holly hedge. Children, this is the picture of the holly bush. They were planted on the edge of the meadow. This is meadow and they were planted on the edge of the meadow. Rudolph hid behind the holly hedge bush. Do you know why? So that the leaves and berries could hide his bright red nose. Santa chose carefully. Only the fastest, the strongest, and the best reindeer would do. Dasher is the biggest reindeer, said Santa. Dasher wrote his elf assistant in a book. Children, underline the word assistant. Assistant means helper. Here, this is Santa's assistant elf, who got a job to note down the selected reindeer's name in a big book. A dancer is the strongest, said Santa, pulling his beard. This is Santa's beard. Dancer, wrote the elf. Ho ho, let's see, continued Santa. Prancer and Vixen make the smoothest landing on rooftops. Comet is the fastest and Cupid is the most sure-footed. I picked them. And, said Santa, I choose Donder and Blitzen. They are best at turning over treetops and landing smoothly. So here Santa chose total 8 reindeer. Dasher as the biggest reindeer, Dancer the strongest, Comet the fastest, Cupid the most sure-footed, Prancer and Vixen the smoothest landing on rooftops, Donder and Blitzen the best at turning over treetops. When all the selections were done, the reindeer danced and clinked their antlers together in happiness. The word clinked means making a sharp ringing sound by hitting against each other with their antlers. You all know well, antlers means reindeer's horns. To show their happiness, the reindeer danced and hit their antlers and made ringing sound. Even the reindeer who weren't chosen were given good jobs. One was to try out toy electric trains, another was to hug Christmas kitten. You can see in this picture. One or another way, the other reindeer were engaged with different jobs. The only reindeer without a job was Rudolph. He wanted to help, but he knew others would laugh at him. So he stayed behind the holly hedge. At last it was Christmas Eve. Santa's elves were busy packing the sleigh. I don't care if they make fun of me, said Rudolph suddenly. I want to help too. He dashed from his hiding place and went to find Santa. Dash means he ran from there. The night was bitter cold and a terrible fog covered the earth. Children, what do you think? Will Rudolph be given any responsibility like other reindeer? We will read in our next class. That's all for today. Revise the video and read the story thoroughly. Thank you.